The Inspector General could come back and say, you know, I'm going to fine you for not doing your due diligence as a board member to investigate this.
Could the Lee County School Board's decision not to investigate the superintendent end up costing you? Thanks for choosing 4 in Your Corner. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Emily Dishno. Board members who rejected the independent investigation said they didn't want to burden you with extra costs.
But now we're learning you may still end up paying anyway because the state will conduct its own investigation. All new at 10, 4 in Your Corner investigator Mike Mason pushing the state for the price tag and finding out who's going to foot the bill.
Even though state officials asked the school district to conduct an investigation, board members decided not to. Now, one of them fears that may end up costing taxpayers even more in the long run. What is the logic behind the board voting to go with the Inspector General instead?
I'm not real sure what the logic is.
The Lee County School Board voted not to investigate Superintendent Joseph Burke during this week's meeting. But Jeannie Dozier disagreed and feels this could come back to bite her fellow board members.
I do not think it's going to look good on their part.
The Department of Education's Office of Inspector General determined the district should launch an independent investigation into Burke. Burke's accused of suspending an active investigation into Deidre Hicks and misappropriating more than $1 million. Board member Don Armstrong feels those allegations are bogus and the state should have to pick up the tab.
Let the state flip the dime. I'm not going to flip the dime on the taxpayers here in Lee County.
It won't be on our dime, it'll be on their dime, but instead there could be sanctions.
Dozier says the state's recommendation to have the district conduct the investigation wasn't really an option. It was more like a mandate, and the decision not to do it could have serious consequences.
He can go to the Commissioner of Education. He can say, can you believe what these people did down there? This is the letter that I sent them and they refused to do the investigation. The Inspector General could come back and say, you know, I'm going to fine you for not doing your due diligence as a board member to investigate this.
Dozier just hopes taxpayers won't be on the hook for anything more than the investigative costs. Armstrong feels this whole thing is a waste of time and money.
The state feels that they want to look into something a little bit deeper. Let them.
State officials won't tell us how much they expect the investigation to cost, or if they even plan on passing those costs along to taxpayers. We'll, of course, let you know. In the studio, Mike Mason, Fox 4 in Your Corner.